Hey, I'm Rob at ThaRogue on socials and Twitch, and at JTRDigital on YouTube, and I'm back. And the game finished 2-0. I broke one of their arms. I knocked the big rat guy off the pitch, and he got KO'd. And one of their players fell over and died. Tripped over one of my players and died. And then I broke one of their arms. What was the other thing? Oh, one of my players got sent off because I tried for foul and got caught. And my coach didn't do much to get him out of the red card, but there he is. So finished 2-0. Before we look at that, I want to look at all this. So I've got an extra fan, got 60,000 monies to spend on players and stuff. So my fans have gone up by 1, getting 55,000, multiplied by the fan attendance, 2 touchdowns scored, 3.5 plus 2 times 10,000, 60,000. That's how that's worked out. The points. So Volker, Divine Justice, the Witch Elf got 5. They scored a touchdown. This Blitzer got 4, and the Runner, who of course scored a touchdown, got 3 as well. So they've got some points to spend. We'll see how that happens in a bit, I think. How do you spend your points? Do you have to come out of the tournament, go to teams? There we go. So for 5 points, what can I get? That's right, so you need 6 for one of the general skills. Oh, you need a lot for the strength skills. The agility skills are a bit cheaper, but jump up and dodge are the ones that they've got, and they need 6. I can't afford any of those. Get a mutation, get some tentacles and some long legs and stuff. I can't do that at all. And add a randomly characteristic for 18. So while I've got all those points, I can't actually spend them. But I do have money, so I can recruit. I could recruit an apothecary, some cheerleaders. I could get a different. I could get another player. I like the formation board. Looks like a chalkboard. That's pretty cool. I like that. Next game is against the Corsair Cruisers.
Welcome back, sports fans. Good weather. Shame. Nothing to spice things up.
We've got the same number of fans. 115,000. I think we need the team re-rolls. Well, it's just a case of buying 2 team re-rolls because I'd really use them. Oh, how much are star players? Let's not bother with any star players though. Get some mercenaries, who are just sort of upgraded versions of the players we've already got on the team. It's like an assassin with loner, for example. But inducements, I'm just going to go for the 2 team re-rolls. Yeah, right, so ready. Okay. Won the toss, I will receive the ball.
That'll be fine. Here we go, Jim. Here we go.
Where's my runner? There it is. That's a runner. Alignment. Okay, let's keep it like that. New formation. Get ball. I was going to call it receive. Realise I wasn't sure how to spell it. I'll call it get ball. End turn.
Players are gonna move.
Okay, so this guy can move there. So I can move everyone one space. Because we've got the advantage of the quick snap. I can only move 4 players, 1 space. Okay. Those 4, the 4 I'm going to do. So, caught it. Okay. So they've got a human blitzer and a dwarf blocker on that side. That's not good. Dwarves are a pain. Especially the troll slayers. I don't like the troll slayers. So you with the ball. Come into the middle. You come across the cover. I need to move you 2 up. Because I want you 2 to get the ball eventually. Let's bring you into here. So then you can attack this guy, why not? Push him out of the way. Follow up.
That's it. Force him back and
So
then
you can attack the blocker.
a snotling baked in a pie stands more chance than this poor kid. Actually, I'm getting hungry.
Make him
Where's the
stumble.
nearest pie shop, Jim?
Oh, I shouldn't have followed through. Followed up, should I say, not follow through. Because now he's marked and can't assist this guy here, but go for it anyway. Right, that'll do. Push him back. He can follow up. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the end of this game, see if I've got any SPs to get an upgrade, and then I'll come back at the end, and then we'll come back at the end of the tournament, see what the end of a tournament looks like in this game. So, back shortly. Okay, we're back. It was another 2-0 victory. More straightforward than the last one. Not a great deal of exciting stuff happened, but let's see what we got. We got some money, and we got another fan, and my witch elf got 6 points. My runner got 4. I think they both scored a touchdown each, and the doctor, the blitzer, the doctor got 2. I think I got those for injuring somebody, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's see what I could do to upgrade now. I think it's weird that you have to go all the way back out. Wait, teams, elves. So now I've got the witch elf's got 11 points now, which means I can get one of these cool updates. So what can we have? What's tackle? Prevents opposition players in squares marked by this player from using the dodge skill. Anti-dodge. Block is always good. I think I might go block, because block stops them getting knocked down. So it just makes them stops them getting knocked down when both players would get knocked down. It's just a nice one to have. Just have a check. Can't quite get any of them. And also things like leap and sprint and catch. I think that sidestep, safe pair of hands might be one to get. But I think I'll go with an agility move, because she's more of an agility player for me. Something that stop them getting knocked over. I know block would be one of them. Maybe block's the one way to go. Let's buy block. 5, there we go, there's block. And then this runner has 7 points. It needs dodge. Dodge is always handy. Once per turn and per activation, this player can re-roll a failed dodge test. This player could choose to use the skill when there's a target of block and the result is stumble. So dodge is always good for these sort of agility players, the players that you're trying to get them to get away. So there you go, there's 2 players that are slightly better than they were earlier. I feel like I need to buy another player. Maybe could start investing in an apothecary. Allows the KO to be cancelled immediately. The player remains on the pitch if that is where he was. Otherwise, he's placed in the reserves box. In the case of a casualty, an apothecary allows another casualty to result to be. Let's get an apothecary. Still gives us 60,000. What I'll do is I get an assistant coach and a cheerleader as well. So now I've got some of everything. Now I've got those, we can. Although we don't really have. Yeah, I prefer the brutal cheerleaders with the spiky pom-poms, that's cool. And the coach. We've got the white wolf, helmet wolf, who's a giant with a chainsaw. And Grim Filth Howler, who is an orc. We'll stick with Grim. It's done us proud so far. Back to the campaign. The next game is going to be against the Black Ark Corsairs, which is the last game of this campaign. So I will be back after that game. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back again, and I started a game against the Black Ark Corsairs in the final of this little tournament, and I was 1-0 up, and they were going on a good attack with only 2 turns left, and I thought it was going to be really interesting. Then the game crashed. And so I did a quick Google and I found this, the skill shadowing created a crash, and that's exactly what happened to me. I tried to use the shadowing skill with my assassin and the game just froze up, and this person said exactly the same thing. And interesting, if you go down here, it says that this is just one of a handful of game crashing bugs that have been known since early access, so they've known about this one. And then there's a little dig here, it says, don't worry though, the game works perfectly for Roderick and Highwayman. Don't know who they are, I'm assuming they're something to do with the game. So your negative experience is invalid, /sarcasm. So it looks like there's been a lot of bugs they've known about, but they've ignored them because they've been working fine for them. So then as I was looking for this, I saw this article from PC Gamer. Blood Bowl 3 is a hot mess, and not just because of its game-breaking bugs. So yeah, what have I got myself into? It's a shame because when it works, I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy the game. Every match is played with bugs. I don't think that's unfair. I've only seen a couple. Some are irritating, just as players gliding around the field frozen in a pose, or sprinting back and forth between the same 2 spaces that are moving, or even appear in a different space from the one they're actually in. I haven't seen that. Others mess with the flow of play, such as ball indicator vanishing. And that did happen to me. Somebody on the other side of the pitch had the ball. It meant that he ran off towards my end zone because I thought the ball was still the other side of the pitch. The game hits what I call decision points moments that actually triggers choice for you or your opponent. Yeah, so that's the one. It could take minutes to resolve while you sit there with a frozen pitch. Now it looks as if maybe I click the guy and then wait and it works, but it didn't seem that way. About a third of the matches I've played in single player. Now if this was, let's see when this was written, to try and give some fairness. So this was written 5 days ago, which makes it the 21st. So this is 2 days before the game came out. There was a patch the day it came out, so it might have fixed some of these things, but obviously it hasn't fixed everything. So while it is, I really enjoy the game. I really enjoy Blood Bowl as a game. Unfortunately, things like this have been annoying, and especially when you're halfway into a 40-minute match and you just Anyway, that is my review of Blood Bowl. That's the end of Blood Bowl 3 week. I'm not going to play it anymore till there's another patch. So that's the end of that. Remember to like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff for more content on JTRDigital, and I will see you soon.